guys, my name is Cali.Arod. Welcome to my life. So, here's episode 2, I guess. This wasn't really supposed to be episode 2, but this will probably go up before my actual episode 2 does. Today we are going to be creating like an organizational system for all of my stuff, because right now, I'm talking like digitally, not physically. Physically, we can get to that maybe tomorrow. But right now, I feel like everything is everywhere. And with a new month approaching, I feel as though it is appropriate to declutter and clean and organize. I'm trying to tidy up my room. I just got home from helping out my sister. We're gonna sit at my desk, which is currently gross. So here are my 4 ways. I recently started bullet journaling again. I used to do it, and I was like really consistent with it, and then I fell off. I don't know why. I don't know if it was lack of like creative motivation, or I just didn't have the consistency for it anymore, which consistency is something that I seriously struggle with. So it was probably that. I have my bullet journal. I have on my iPad, I have Good Notes, which has all of this stuff on it. So I want to go through all of this stuff too. And then I used to plan on my iPad, which is why that's a thing. I have the Notes app in my phone, which has like this section titled Random Notes that I really need to get rid of and organize in some way, shape, or form. Everything else is like organized. So it's just a matter of getting rid of stuff that I don't need, or I can put where it belongs. Because since my phone is always with me, that's where everything typically goes. And then we have my laptop, which has its own organization system in itself, but mainly it's for Notion. So my phone has Notes, my laptop has Notion, my iPad has Good Notes, and my bullet journal is just my bullet journal. So I use all 4 of these. I want to simply use my bullet journal, Good Notes, and Notion for everything. I want to essentially use my notes for like quick notes and then put all of that stuff into these 3 things, but I have to figure out what these 3 things are going to hold so I know where everything is and my life can be just a wee bit more organized. So a while back, after I quit bullet journaling and before I transitioned into trying to do digital bullet journaling, I made like a to-do list every day in some random notebook that it's probably in the trash now. Which worked for me, to be honest. I typically wrote it the night before the next day so that I wouldn't spend half of my morning trying to figure out what I was going to do and wasting time. So I think that's what I'm going to use my bullet journal for. Instead of trying to time block in it, because I use Google Calendar for time blocking. And then I quit Google Calendar because I had a bullet journal and I thought I didn't need it, but I do need it. So instead of trying to use this for time blocking and trying to also get back into consistency, since I don't look at it as much as I need to if I'm time blocking, then this will be for to-do lists. So every night before the next day, I'll write out whatever I want to do for the next day, and that'll be that. But this is also where I keep my habit tracker, my sleep tracker, all of that stuff. All my journaling-ish might go in here. I don't really think I'm gonna do journaling in here as much because I want to journal on my iPad so that I can put like pictures from my day in the journal. So yeah. Hi, this is editing cam, testing out the cinematic video because I've never used it before. But anyways, I just wanted to say that I honestly, like for y'all, I don't want to journal on my iPad because I feel like it'd be better if I had it on paper. But in order for me to do that, I would have to buy one of those printers that you can like print pictures out with, unless I want to like do it from my printer. But then I would have to consistently buy colored ink, which is like $17. But like honestly, I might start journaling in my bullet journal like in terms of like how I'm feeling and all that stuff, and then just deal with buying ink. So Bujo is meant for to-dos and mini trackers, so like stuff that I can keep up daily, weekly, monthly, right? So I guess I should say good notes. This is what I have in my good notes. This planner I want to get rid of because I don't use it. And we can now finally delete this because it is no longer needed. Okay, I want to keep all of my Wiseman stuff in my good notes. That's a given. Because it's just so much easier to write everything down. Like I said. And then personal. Honestly, I don't use this. I think I want to make, I don't know. I don't use it. It's so sad. Like this entire series was supposed to be based off of this thing, and I don't even go in it. But that's also weird because I haven't filmed anything. So it like sucks. I want to put my morning routine and night routine. Actually no, I want to put my weekly reset in my bullet journal so bad. I just haven't yet. And I think I'll do my monthly reset on the same page. Anyways, so all that I have in here is a Bible. I don't really know why that's in personal, but we can put this in personal too if it's that deep, just so we can be like, yeah, that looks so much better. Okay, yeah. It's asking me to sign into my Notion, and I don't remember my Notion password. I'm back. Sorry, my boyfriend called me and interrupted my screen recording for like 80 times, so I just stopped trying to screen record. But this is the little sticky I got. My bullet journal is to be used for to-dos, tracking. I want to do content planning in there too, but that means I would have to make like a huge big calendar in my bullet journal, which I don't mind doing. I don't think, but I feel like it would be better for me to like, I don't know if I want to do it in my bullet journal or in Notion, because if I do it in Notion, it's easy to move stuff around and change stuff and keep track of everything. So I actually think I'm gonna keep that in Notion because it's originally in there. So good notes is gonna have school stuff, Wiseman stuff, and personal stuff. So I'm not really like a note-taking person, so I feel like if I ever took notes, I'd be perfectly okay doing it on good notes, so that's fine. Wiseman, I would rather have all of that stuff digitally so that wherever I go I can have it, but it's also handwritten by me, so it makes me feel a little bit better. And then personal, all of my journal and stuff like that, perfectly fine with that being in there. Notion is gonna have all my content planning, all my long-term trackers. So like, okay, so all my Notion is gonna have my long-term trackers, so like the shows and movies that I watch, the books that I read, all of that stuff I want to keep in Notion. My content planning is gonna stay in Notion. My notes is gonna stay in my quick notes, but I need to take all the stuff out of there and organize it into its places. I'm thinking, okay, listen, here's my thoughts, okay? I take my iPad to school, right? To do like whatever we have to do during class or whatever. I'm thinking I want to start taking my laptop instead of my iPad, or maybe both, because I can write and stuff on my iPad, which is actually like very helpful, because like the other day we did an assignment where we had to like write on a piece of paper, and I just wrote on the PDF that she sent us and just sent it in that way, which is way easier than actually like printing something out or anything like that. But when it comes to like certain websites that I have to go to, it's way easier to do it on my laptop than it's my iPad. So I think I'm gonna switch like school stuff to mainly my laptop. Because I put like a question mark next to schoolwork for a laptop, but I honestly think this is it. This is the moves right here. There's also some notebooks that I have over here, like on the side of my, what's this called, desk, that I want to like put in my good notes. Like I want to start putting my sermons into good notes so I can start taking my iPad to church and writing my sermons, or not my sermons, but you know what I mean. So now we're gonna go to my notes and see what needs to be taken out and what is perfectly fine being left in here. No need to apologize. There is that is done. My notes is literally, it's only 8 left,
And what's in here that I can get rid of is just music, anime, and scriptures, which I'm gonna keep in here because I've been keeping it here for like a year now. Obviously, I'm not pressed about getting them out of my notes, but at some point in time I will. The only reason the anime is in there, actually I can transfer that to my Notion at one point in time, but the only reason the anime is in there is because I want to start watching anime, but I realize anime requires my complete attention, and usually when I'm watching TV, I'm doing something else. Like, I'll put like a show that I've seen a million times on in the background if I'm doing homework or something, or I watch Grey's Anatomy when I'm eating, to kill two birds with one stone. But like, anime requires my full attention. I can't eat and watch anime because I look down for 1 second and something happens and I missed it because I wasn't reading the subtitles. You know what I'm saying? One other thing that I wanted to do that I'm gonna add to this sticky note, and then this video will be done because we'll be somewhat better organized with our life in the digital sense, is Google Calendar. We're gonna bring Google Calendar back because since I'm not time blocking anymore, I feel like time blocking, if you guys want to be like completely honest, time blocking helped me so much. I was so much better organized with time blocking because I had a certain time that I wanted to do something, and I had like, it kind of gave me an obligation to get it done, and then I can just use my bullet journal to write down whatever task I'm going to get done during whatever I'm doing. So like, if I put in Google Calendar that I want to edit a video, then I can put what video, what type of edit I want to do. Do I want to edit the whole thing, or do I want to just do rough cuts? Do I want to just add this, that, and the third, music, whatever, in my bullet journal? Life is good. I feel a whole lot better. I will see you guys tomorrow because I will be back to do a physical organization and declutter of my space. But honestly, like, for y'all, I feel a whole lot better knowing that I have like the foundations of building a system, which is like our next steps in trying to put the pieces of our life back together. We need to have systems. We need to have like implemented routines. Good morning, beautiful people. It is the 31st, the last day of the month. It's 10:28, as y'all saw. So I just got out of church, so we're gonna go home and clean our space, which is perfect timing for the new month coming. We're gonna start a new month fresh out. I love when like a new month arrives and it's like oh no, I dropped the key. It's like a Sunday. So like, I think October 1st was on a Sunday, and that was lit. And November is tomorrow, so we just have all day today to prepare for this new month, and I'm so excited. But I just wanted to let y'all know that I did not forget on the video, because normally I typically do. I'm finished to get gas, see if my mom wants something to eat, and then I'm going home.
Hey guys, I didn't forget about the video, I promise. So it's 5:31, same day. I hadn't done anything because I decided I wanted to deep clean my room since the new month is coming. So I have 3 drawers under my bed, right? This one right here is my hand drawer, which is pretty organized. Like, I redo this thing every couple of weeks. Right now it looks a mess. I'm not really sure why, so we're gonna clean that up when we clean my room. But in general, when it's clean, it's really organized, so I'm not really pressed about that. But these other 2 drawers just have like the most random stuff in them. So I want to organize those 2. I also want to organize the drawers in that bin right there, the plastic bin, and in my dresser. Those, since it's a new month, I am cleaning out my clothes, so it'll be a little bit easier to do that. And then I want to also organize my bookshelf in a different way, but I might just wait for my sister. She came in my room and she was like, you could fit so many more books on your bookshelf if you organize it the right way. And then she walked out without telling me how to do anything. So I'm gonna look up some bookshelf organization. Step 1, hoodie, check. Step 2, stable bun.
That's actually 4 words, but okay. Okay. Step 2. Done. Step 3. Take everything off of this daggone bookshelf. Okay. So everything is organized the way that I want it to be. I just don't know what shelf is gonna go where yet. And then I have this electronics box on my shelf, which I think I'm gonna move. I'm either gonna put that in a drawer somewhere and dedicate this box to something else, or I don't know yet. We gotta figure out my organization system here. That's the point of doing this. All right, so now we just gotta figure out how we're gonna do this. This is like the complicated part of this because I don't know how I'm gonna organize any of this junk. And my boyfriend's cleaning his room, so he has no help. But I would much rather him clean his room than touching me. Let's wait a second. Okay, so we're done. I'm actually highly satisfied. Not gonna cap. Highly satisfied. The only thing that I didn't move was my makeup thing, because I have to figure out where I'm gonna put my ring light, because I don't want to smush everything in that corner. So I might stick it in that corner over there, to be honest. That's a good idea.
Hey guys. Okay, so I know I said this video was about to be over. It is running to the 3rd day of filming this. It's November 1st, 9:35. I just woke up a few minutes ago, but I did decide that I wanted to give y'all like an overview of my stuff once I clean my room. So I'm gonna clean my room as I get up, and then we're going to show you guys everything physically first, and then probably show you guys all my digital stuff once I get that together. Which it is together, it's just messy, but I mean, you'll see it anyway. Okay, bye. Hi, I'm awake now and functioning, I guess. I said I was gonna show you guys everything, I think, but there's one thing that I didn't finish, which I forgot about, was my drawers. So I'm gonna do that really fast, and then I'll come back and show you everything. Okay? Okay. Okay, so everything is finally done. That was supposed to be done in this video. My room's still a mess, but you know what? It's fine. We're just gonna show you everything, and life will be good, okay? Starting with my greatest masterpiece. I'm so proud of this bookshelf. Shout out to my sister for saying that it looked trashy, because without her I would not have done anything to it. If you want me to be completely honest. So at the top we have all of my wigs because I have nowhere else to put them. I was thinking of getting like a shelf to put like somewhere, but that's too much work, so they go all up there. Gotta figure out where to put that because I have no earthly idea. It's not gonna fit up there. Hi, editing cam again. Yeah, it didn't fit, but guess where I put it? Right up there. This shelf is all of my hard cover books, which is like that half, and then all my soft cover books on that side. Then we have my Google Home. Down here we have, this is my sister's book that she lent to me, which is why it's out and not like put up somewhere so I know to read it and then give it back to her. This is all of the books that I have that are based off of movies or turned into movies. Then we have all of my series right here. So we have Twilight and all of that. And then we have my in stacks
I think. And then this teddy bear that I bought from one of my friends who has a business where she like sews stuff. It's so cute. I painted that little cup that I had originally on the bookshelf that just had like snack savings or something like that. I painted it red. It's a terrible coating, but yeah, you can still see snack savings. It's a terrible coating, but it's fine. And I have all of my bookmarks in here. And then all of my like memory stuff. This is the little Eiffel Tower from my 16th birthday party. And then this was from a baby shower, and this is from a bathing suit that I have. It's just like little tiny things. And then this is from church. Then I have my shells on that side. The ones that I'm gonna keep over there are the ones that either I'm gonna give to my boyfriend, and if he doesn't want, whatever he doesn't want, I'm gonna throw them away. I keep forgetting the name of this thing, record player. Jeez. And then my 2 records in that little book right there. And then down here, we have all the books that I've read. Like, I don't know what to call it, like informational books. Like I have books about acting and theater, I have books about people and places, I have books about Jesus over here, and then like self-help books are right there. Then we have all of my memory books, all my yearbooks, all that stuff, and then art related stuff. I am so freaking proud of this bookshelf. It's like the pride and joy of my room right now. Everything else is like normal, I guess. I made a space right here. I took my record player off and put it there, obviously. I made a space for me to like do makeup so I can actually be motivated to do it, because I never want to do my makeup, but that's besides the point. Also put the mirror that was on my bookshelf right there. And then I have a light right there, so that'll help too. All I did was move that down, that stayed, and then I moved all of my school books to right here that were on my bookshelf at the bottom. I moved them here. And yeah, those drawers I didn't touch because I organize those all the time because I'm always in them. And then we have these 3. So this one is my hair drawer. All I had to do was clean it up because it was already organized. I try to keep this as clean as possible since I'm in here a lot most of the time. But yeah, that's just everything hair related stays in there. And then I probably shouldn't have did that because it's about to do the same thing over here. This one has bathing suits and belts and hats and a onesie that I have. And that's a personal drawer, so we're not gonna go in there. That's it though. That's the end of this video. I'm excited. I finally have like some type of organizational system. So now I know what goes where instead of like putting stuff in random places and then worrying about it at a separate time. I feel good. But now I have to clean my room because my room's a mess. And messy room equals messy mind, and we don't have time for messy minds. So I will see you guys in the next video.